Evening, my people. We're back for another episode, man. Got a little confidence boost yesterday, and I put out my first one, so I ain't sorted out my headphones yet, but that will come in due time, man. I ain't letting nothing slow down the progress right now. You know what I mean? You know, when you're moving, you just keep moving. When you're rolling, man. You know what I mean? There's no time for no second takes, man. We're moving. We're in motion. But yeah, back again this evening. I want to touch on a video that Gary Vee put out. I'm not putting out time sensitive material at the moment, content at the moment, because I'm not there yet. So whatever I put out, it's not gonna be. It could be a month old. Like this video, I think is like 3 weeks old, but it's either here nor there. Do you know what I mean? It's the message, you know, and it is relevant to now. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity is now, and that's what he's touching on. You know, it was only 3 weeks ago. The opportunity ain't gone yet. It's still here. And he just touches on, I think it's very important that people get this message, man, that this is one of the biggest opportunities ever. You know what I'm saying? This is like gold rush times, you know? Like when it was the gold rush and like when the internet first come, like this is that time now with social media and with AI, you know, so get in the race, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not too late. He's big on content creation, you know. It's only about a 14-minute video. Like with most videos, you know, they kind of go a little off topic and start, but I'm just going to run it right through. And yeah, throw in my little 2 pence here and there, but I'll start it now, man. Let's get into this.
Single greatest opportunity in the world for people to change the outcome of how they live or how their business is doing is called organic social media. Social media posts without spending media. This is the only weapon that can solve your problem when you have responsibility and you have to do a job or something to pay the bills.
If you can't make out what's in his hand, it's his phone. That's what he's referring to as being the answer. Your actual phone.
Is the only weapon that is practical that can change your life. Social media. Social media is free. I just need everybody to follow along with me right now. Social media is free. It's fucking free. When I landed here and I saw a billboard.
There's never been a better chance in history to grow a business or a brand. Never. And you can do it for free. Like we've shifted from social media to interest media now. This is all algorithms now we're talking. So it don't matter about followers no more. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just about what people's interests are. And you could have 0 followers, but if someone's interested in what you've posted, the algorithm will push it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like social media channel. He even mentions it here. I think he says it's been 3 years now since social media has changed from social media to interest media. But yeah, let me play it.
Of this expo, which is a good job marketing, I don't think they got it for free. You pay for a billboard. You pay for newspaper. You pay for direct mail. You pay for Google AdWords. You pay for television. You pay for PR. Social media is free. You can run ads, but you can post something right now and 10,000 people could see it. How many people here know who I am? Raise your hand. Thank you. Actually, how many people here, this won't hurt my feelings, so don't lie. How many people here don't know who I am? Okay, fuck you. Okay. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Listen, listen. For 15 years, I have worked every day to make videos and pictures and written words on the 7 to 10 platforms that have mattered to allow me to have the incredibly humbling feeling of having so many people here in Mexico City raise their hand and know who I am. That has allowed me to amass a lot of followers, and 3 years ago, if I had 10 million followers, like I do today on Instagram, or 15 million followers on TikTok like I do today, and you had 0, when I posted, I got a lot of views, and you got none. That changed 3 years ago. I need everybody here to pay very close attention to what I'm talking about right now, because it is the single most important part of my talk besides fear.
This is it. This is the gem. Yeah, this is why I wanted to touch on this video here. You get me? Because the gem is about to land. But what the question I will ask is, and get in the comments on this one, yeah? If the platforms are pushing the content without followers, what are people waiting for? I didn't get into the content space until now because it just really wasn't my thing. But like I mentioned in my first video, I just come out of jail, so I'm on a new path. I'm trying to find a new lane. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't take much research to come to the conclusion that the internet is where it's at. This is the space. You know what I'm saying? So what are people waiting for, man? Like I think I said it in the same thing in the last video, like all the anxieties and that, forget about it. Forget about being perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Forget about even being confident. Block out the noise. Block everybody out and just get yourself on the socials, man. You must have an interest. There must be something out there that you have an interest in, that you must like. You know what I mean? Like, and there's men out there got cat channels, man. Come on, man. Just of cats. Let's go, man.
3 years ago, the entire world changed. It changed because TikTok had become successful enough to start pressuring Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and every other social media platform. I grew up in social media for the last 15 years, and it was more similar to email marketing. How many people here, by show of hands, have done email marketing in their careers? Please raise your hands. Raise it high. Actually, stand up. I want to see it. Stand up if you've done email marketing in your career. Don't be lazy. Get up. It's good for your blood. Let me just see. This is phenomenal. First of all, that's super cool. I love email marketing, so thank you. Thank you. You can sit down. So for the half of you that just stood up in this room, you're going to understand what I'm about to say. For the first 15 years of social media, it was email marketing. Get as many people to follow you, and a percentage of those people would see your post every day. 3 years ago, social media became not social media anymore. Social media today should actually be called...
Don't be the one that says, I could have. Do not be that guy. Do not be that girl. You know what I mean? Do not be the one that says, I could have, you know. Be the one that says, I did it, man. How many billion people, is it 8 billion people in the world? And you can't get nobody interested in you. Of course you can. Come on, man.
Interest media. How many people here are on TikTok? Raise your hands. All of the people that just raised their hand. First of all, how many people here are not on TikTok? Raise your hands. Not on TikTok. I don't know what your points of view on it is. China, tracking, I don't know what it is, but you could put that on the side, you know, like the kids on it. Let me just say one thing that I believe in more than anything. When it comes to business, just business, your opinions of like what makes you feel good to yourself are your vulnerability to what the consumer is actually doing. So that's for all the people that raised their hand. Nonetheless, TikTok. Everybody who raised their hand on TikTok, and now it's happening on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, so whatever platform you're on, you know what I'm about to say. You no longer have to follow people. The content you want comes to you. Mm-hmm. The fact that I'm standing here in this talk, and I know that I'm saying very compelling stuff, which I genuinely believe will inspire, let me look, some people up there. I know that 10 people in here are gonna listen to me and do something. The fact that one of those 10 people.
I just wanna reiterate, you don't need followers to get noticed. And let me say it differently. You don't need followers to change your life. You just need to be putting out decent content that's going to resonate with people. That's all.
Has never posted on social media, and their third or fourth or fifth post next week is going to start the beginning of them changing their lives, is single reason that I continue to do what I do. Period. It is so rewarding. Thank you. It is. I wish this on all of you. On the flight here, I caught up with my work, and so it gave me time to read my direct messages and my emails.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just getting things popping into my head that I want to share. So, if you've been through pain, setbacks, you've been to jail, loss, failure, this era actually favors us because we have real life stories, and that's what people want now. Do you know what I mean? They want real life stories. So if you fall into that category, now is the this era right now has been made for you. It's been made for us to build your personal brand, to tell your story, you know, to build a community of like-minded people. Now is the time, and you don't need to even leave your establishment. You don't need to leave your yard. You don't need to leave your house or your bedroom if you don't want to. You know what I mean? I wouldn't suggest it. I suggest you get out there and, you know, get some fresh air and, you know, mingle with human beings. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But you can still build something great. Many people build great things from their basement. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, get busy.
That are not business oriented. There's not a day in my life that I live that people do not email me and say thank you for the details that I'm sharing with you right now, because one social media post, one, can actually change your life. That is insane to me. I know when I say it out loud that people here that maybe are not as knowledgeable about what I'm talking about may not believe. What's that, brother? You're welcome. You need to listen to me on this. There is no logical reason that a person or a business, whether you're an accountant, whether you sell t-shirts, whether you own a restaurant, there is no logical reason for a human or a business to not be posting on this era of social media as much content as they possibly can produce every single day. I'm gonna make a prediction right now so I can use this video. Hey, Dustin, I'm gonna make.
Most people don't fail because they're bad, you know. They fail because they stop. I actually posted something like that on TikTok today. They fail because they stop. They're not willing to go that extra mile to make it to the finish line because they're not about delayed gratification. Everybody wants it now. And you see if you can get that out of your head, delayed gratification. If you can get delayed gratification into your head, and get instant gratification out of your head, there's a path for you. And so I believe social media will be that path, because it won't happen overnight. But consistent effort will get you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Will get you some form of community, get you some form of recognition, get you selling some form of product online, something.
A prediction right now, so I can use this video in 15 years. So I'm gonna be selfish right now, but I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. All of you are gonna regret when we go away from this and we go into glasses and social media will be different. All of you here will regret this one era in the last 100 years where the world's attention was on a platform that was free. All of you, some of you that have been following me for a long time, regret not jumping on TikTok 7 years ago when I was begging you to. I get it. And the ones that did felt the effects. My friends, this is a very special time in the world. It's also a dangerous time. The rules are getting rewritten. You all know this because the television is no longer in charge. Do you understand? The television is not in charge. And this is a remarkably important fact. And so,
yeah, who remembers when Bitcoin blew up? Same sort of thing, you know. You don't want to look back in 10 years from now and be like, jeez, what an opportunity. The window is now. You ain't missed it. The window is now. Do not regret these times, man. I'm telling you, do not regret these times. You see Gary Vee, he's been doing this. He's been predicting since 2008, I think it is, when Facebook kind of first came around. He's been on all the waves, and he predicted that Facebook would be the monster that it is today. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even predicting one social media platform. He's saying social media, or interest media now, I think we call it, is the way forward. Interest media is the wave. It's not so much about one platform. He's just saying interest media, because there's going to be phases where companies, you know, phase in and out. You know what I mean? There's a bag of companies that he's mentioned before that they no longer exist. You know what I mean? They weren't able to keep up with the Facebooks and the Twitters and or the X now, and the Instagrams. The platforms just weren't big enough. But yeah, the ones that are doing it right now, get on them, man. Get on them with your story.
So now let's talk about this part of the conversation. If this is true, what happens next? What happens next is self-awareness. Okay, let's say you're listening to me, and even if you are making content, you realize I'm making 50 pieces of content a day. I have 30 full-time employees that work just on my content. I'm pot committed. So some of the people in here that are like, yeah, I'm doing it, you're not fucking doing it. So if you think you're doing it, quadruple it, and if you're not doing it, start. Because for the people here that are like, yes, I want to be talking about health and wellness, or gut health, or travel, or football, your football, not mine, or whatever the fuck you are passionate about, you can't quit your job and just start it. But you can do what I'm talking about every evening, and one post can start your career for you to no longer be a lawyer when you want to be an influencer about football or wine or travel. That's real life. Our grandparents did not have this. We are the lucky generation. The problem is most of you are not fully taking advantage of it. So for me, there is no excuse. I understand responsibility. I've had it my whole life. But I do not understand not changing your life if you're interested in being happier. Why not? And I cannot believe that we have this, and I cannot believe how many people continue not to use it. If you're B2B, LinkedIn is crazy. LinkedIn is crazy. The amount of opportunity on LinkedIn every day if you make a video is staggering. If you're an employee and you don't love your job or your company, you're one LinkedIn post talking about the industry you're in away from somebody recruiting you to a competitor and you making 10 or 20% higher than you made yesterday. The single greatest opportunity in the world for people to change the outcome of how they live or how their business is doing is called organic social media. Social media posts without spending media. I do not understand. I continue to fly around the world begging people to hear me. It's free. It's free. And the first 10 years I understood, it took time to build up to a level, and most of you do not have patience. I understood. But that's not even what it is anymore. There are people literally in here who've never posted on social and are gonna post on TikTok, and the 6th video is gonna get more views than I get, and I've been doing it every day for almost 20 years. There is a level of merit to the individual piece of content that we have never seen. That level of merit is the great opportunity of your life. I really have nothing else to say. I really don't. I will, and we'll do the Q&A, but I don't have anything else to say. You should spend the rest of your you should actually all leave right now. Like leave. Empty place. And should go home and start using AI, ChatGPT, or Google to teach yourself the next part, which is how to be good at it. Right? I'm telling you what it is.
People, is this the biggest opportunity of a lifetime? And if it is, what is stopping you? That is the question that we all need to ask ourselves. If it is, what is stopping us? I don't think it's about going viral. It's about not wasting the window. History is not going to reward spectators. You're not going to be rewarded for watching this time pass you. Get in the comments, man. Let me know what you think. Is this the biggest opportunity of a lifetime? And if you are a spectator, why? I want to know why. Let me know why, man. Maybe I can help you out of that rut, man. You know what I mean? Because it's not a time to waste. But guys, it's been a blessing.